I'm going to be doing a foundation video for you guys today. I have a few foundations sitting in front of me. If you hear my son in them downstairs, ignore them. They're playing a game. So I'm going to use foundation today. I'm going to actually use two foundations kind of together because I wouldn't wear a powder foundation on its own. If you do want me to do a video of it just on its own, let me know because I can do that. If I keep looking to the side, sorry. I have this new setup and I'm just making sure it constantly is recording and focusing. So just bear with me while I'm getting used to that. So I have the Hello Happy Velvet Powder Foundation in the shade 1 and the Flawless Brightening Foundation by Bare Minerals, or by Benefit. So I have both of them by Benefit here. So this is 12-hour long wear, it says. Medium coverage. It says to put it on moisturized skin. So my skin is moisturized and ready to go. Like I said, I have shade 1 in both. So this is kind of what shade 1 is looking like. Gorgeous, cute packaging. And then shade 1 in the powder looks like this. So for being shade 1, it's not that light. I'm hoping I'm really hoping that it isn't going to be too dark or too pink undertoned, because I am not a pink undertoned. A yellow tone would suit me better, but even then I'm more of a neutral tone. So this is what the foundation looks like. Like I said, it says it's medium coverage. It says it can be buildable. It says it's hydrating and a flawless looking complexion. So my sister-in-law in Canada had got this as well at the same time. There's a pump, so pull off the lid and it's a pump. So let's give this a go. I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit, I think. As you can see, a lot of redness. This is my skin lately. To be honest, it's been hating me, so it's quite red. So let's get going. I'm gonna put a pump of this onto my hand here. Okay, so that's kind of what it's looking like at the moment. Definitely looks like it's gonna have a pinkish undertone, which hopefully I can make work. Maybe not. I am using it. I don't have a primer underneath, just my moisturizer. Wow, can you guys see that? A little has gone, wow, it wasn't a little bit, I guess. That was about, excuse me, that was about almost the full pump. Put the rest under my chin, a little on my nose, a little under the eye. I'm not going to put too much because I am going to try a concealer as well. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a separate video on the concealer. Okay. So this is actually doing quite, if I wasn't going out tonight, I would do half side with the powder and half side with the foundation. I'm loving the way it's sitting on my forehead, like straight away. Most foundations do really well on my forehead. It's how it does on the blemishes, the redness. I would say that this is a medium coverage, but a light medium. I haven't tried building it or anything. You know, I'm gonna just kind of pump this on because this is gonna take too long. I feel like I'm using a lot to kind of cover what I wanted to cover. Maybe not, I don't know. It does seem to be an okay match. For my neck, what do you guys think? A little bit maybe pink, just a little bit. But it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So yeah, it's feeling like not thick, feels light on the skin, which is really good. I'm quite impressed. Never tried a Benefit foundation before. This is my first time. And I'm liking the coverage because it's not too full. Full coverage usually doesn't work on my skin. I ain't getting any younger either, but sometimes they can just look really cakey. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's sitting really nice on my chin. Not the best, but it's sitting okay. I usually do have a problem with that, but it's working. It's going all right. Yeah, okay, so let's quickly add some powder. So that's the coverage without powdering. I'm not going to powder under my eyes yet because, like I said, I am going to be doing a bit of concealer, but I want to put a little bit of this powder foundation on. I'm going to try the same brush. Not really any foundation left on it. So I'm going to tap, just pick up a little bit and just kind of go around my nose. It's an okay powder. It's not too heavy. You could probably make this heavy though, so just be careful with that. I hope I'm not putting this powder up too high because I still want to do concealer. I don't think I'd wear this powder on its own unless you're somebody who wants maybe really light coverage. But I'm not taking a lot of powder either. So I could do that separately. If you want to see that, let me know. Again, I'm not really a powder foundation kind of girl, but you never know. Can kind of be drying on the skin. So as you can see, it's covered up pretty good. Yeah, looks all right. So yeah, that is that. I'll come back after I do my concealer and some blush and bronzer and stuff to let you know how everything's sitting on it. But as we go, that's the face, and I'm quite liking it. So I like how it feels. It doesn't feel like sticky or tacky. Together they look really nice, but it's not full coverage. So if you're looking for a full coverage foundation, that's not going to work for you. But yeah, so I will be back in a minute. All right, so this is with just a bit of bronzing, a little bit of blush, and the concealer on. And my final thoughts, like first impression thoughts though, because I haven't worn it all day or tried it out for a few days or put a primer on with it or anything, but I'm loving it, you guys. I'm loving it. I think even the powder mixed with it together gives you that even fuller coverage, but it looks so good. Like, my brows really need to get done. Oh, a few days. But yeah, like, what do you guys think? Like, that is the coverage. It's giving definitely a medium, pretty high medium with the powder over top. Like, I feel like I could have put some concealer maybe, or added even a little more of that on to get a little bit more coverage, but I don't like putting too much foundation down. I'd rather use a little bit of concealer with it. But I would say it is a pretty good, but it is definitely a medium coverage, especially a high medium with the powder. I feel like the powder, you can overdo the powder, so just be a bit careful because it is a foundation powder. It's not like a setting powder or anything. It is classified as a foundation powder, so it does have that bit of coverage to it. It is super, it's quite a soft powder, almost doesn't, like I can't feel it on my fingers almost. It's very strange, but really nice at the same time. So I'm liking this. And shade 1 has worked really good for me. Has it oxidized? Yes, it has oxidized a little bit, but not too much. Like a lot of the bronze that I'm having is because of the bronzer and stuff that I put on. But like this is the color it is, so I think it might oxidize just a smidge, but not too bad where it's like, do you know what I'm saying? Like this looks super good, you guys. I can't stop looking in the mirror. Even my nose looks really good. Like I usually have this like problem with a line here. Like I have a crease here, and a lot of foundations can really sit into that crease, and it causes me to feel a little bit uncomfortable because it really shows. And then yeah, it's quite annoying. It's not even a dry patch. It's literally, I just have this crease on my nose. I've had it since I was a kid, like as long back as I could remember. My skin doesn't look too dry or anything, so yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, so I've had enough looking in the mirror at myself, but I am really quite happy with that. I do want to try this foundation on its own with a different powder and set in just certain spaces, because I think with this, I wouldn't really need to set it that much. I would just put like powder where my bronzer and my blush and highlighter and stuff are going. I haven't even put a highlight on yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm just going to a meeting tonight, so I just didn't want to look really tired. But I just wanted to get these done because I've been meaning to try them for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. I've had them for like, man, it's got to be 4 weeks I've had these for, pretty much, almost 4 weeks. So I've been eager to try them. Again, there is a brush in the bottom and a sponge. So if you're bringing this with you, you can do touch-ups with the powder. The brush looks fine. I don't think I would use that. It looks more like a contouring kind of brush because it's like really thin. But I like the packaging. I think it's really, really cute on both of them. Cute in my collection, and I'm definitely going to be using these again. So I'm probably going to do like a roundup of foundations because I have a lot of new foundations. I still have 3 more to try. So yeah. And I have a good 3 more concealers to try as well. So I probably am going to do like a foundation roundup and possibly a concealer roundup as well. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to see more foundation reviews. I do lots of hauls. I do lots of AliExpress hauls even too, if you're really into those. And again, Julia, if you're watching, thank you so much for allowing me to try this foundation by giving those 2 products to me to try. So thank you so much. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye.